Hello, hello, we are back with a vengeance to talk about how I hate androids. They're scary, they're gonna kill us all one day, probably. I keep thinking about it though, this game is still trying to postulate to me the idea that that robots have feelings and that they can be slaves. I'm back and forth on that idea. Plenty of movies and video games have tried to push the idea that I think I was walking in this direction. I've tried to push the idea that something with programming can become sentient or alive. Now, I do like to think that in a lot of ways humans are just a bunch of ones and zeros, and that's kind of true. We all kind of have our own programming in a sense. But the other side of that, though, is, at least with the sex robot, which I'm sure is everyone's favorite thing, like, his entire purpose, like, was hard-coded into him. All puns intended. Like, that's his existence. And some could say that, like, our upbringing, as there's the last, oh wait, no, this is an extra punch card, isn't it? Yeah, I have 21 punch cards. Okay, so there's lots of punch cards. People could say that your childhood and your growing up and how your parents raise you and with what ideals and what religion and what culture and what whatever is your programming to an extent. But I mean, like, it doesn't really compare with, like, this guy is just programmed to bang very specific things. Not because he wants to, but because it's all he can do. It's not slavery if you don't have a choice. Wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. Also, I need to get more into philosophy. It's been too long. But what I'm saying is that you can't be a slave if you never had free will to begin with. I'm not trying to make big, you know, to-dos on what is and is not slavery, but I'm just saying, like, again, my toaster's not enslaved. He's doing his job. And you know what? It's his purpose, so he loves it. Like, I mean, he's toasting it up however we ask. It's going good. Alright, yeah, so this is dropping... Yeah, so we're dropping off Gil's package to Cloudpunk because that is our job. We're doing our job right. That's the character I've chosen for myself, no matter what our character says.
I hate doing this.
Being a delivery driver?
No, paying off a dead man's debts.
At least we won't get in trouble.
I hate this city.
Apartment unlock upgraded fish tank. Again, sorry. I'm honestly too lazy to move my camera. Honestly, it's not, you're not missing anything.
Hey, Rania, are you there?
What was he gonna call me?
Yeah? You don't sound good, Control.
Well, I'm fine. If I could just sleep. I used to be able to sleep, you know.
Are
I'm
you sure you're
curious.
okay?
What is
Little touch.
wrong with him?
I think he said some drinks.
He sounds strange, like he is confused.
Broadcasting nav point. Collect the package, 14FC. Get on with it.
Who from? Where am I going?
Always questions from you. Just do your goddamn job. Control out.
Can't go any lower. Dang it. I'm glad they did the inside of that, though. Alright. Ooh, our points are matching up. Get gas at the next place. Vertical repulsor. These souped up repulsors with ceramic coils have almost no drag for quicker ascents. Okay.
That is awesome.
That is awesome. Okay, cool. Guess that's awesome. Guess that's what that is. Yeah, we're good. Dang it, every time. I'm never gonna get good at this. It's fine. It's really hard to tell the depth of your vehicle sometimes. Also, I love how like kind that smashing sound is. It's not like a harsh like clunk or like metal like literally breaking. It's just like eh. Also, should probably gas up. Gas is expensive, man. In this game, anyway. Actually, most Cyberpunk worlds, it's greater than gold, or just gone. Oopsie. It's fine. There's no laws in this town. Yeah, we're gonna go to Evelyn first because I want to get her punch cards because she's really all about these punch cards. Scooting by. Slide over. Go. Scooting by. Now we gotta go back into Little China. That's fine. Apparently there's nothing about being punctual. As a Cloudpunk driver, it's whenever you want to get there, truly. Ow. Come on. Sinon Road. So cool. Oh yeah, I have a booster. Nah. I do love the music stings when you're about to park somewhere. It's good. The aesthetic and the music is good.
I have more of the punch cards for you. They're really spread around the city. I think these ones are pretty intact.
Dr. Zizich was careful.
Dr.
She
Zizich.
punched them out of nanofibers. They'd survive a bomb blast. Thank you. This is enough to partially recompile my memories.
I don't understand,
How do we know
Evelyn.
that these are
These
your
cards
memories?
hold your memories? How?
Dr. Zizich knew that almost any storage medium could be recovered with the standard CorpSec comprehender. They
Not
can
the
decode and read
comprehender.
almost any storage medium, from a transistor drive to a DNA crystal encoding.
But not punch cards?
It is too
Yes,
old.
not punch card. However, their information storage capacity is tiny.
Yeah, you're gonna need a lot of
They
those.
can't store whole memories then?
No.
No, but they can hold a crypto
Wait.
key that can decode the memories I already have.
You might be able to put it in a
Though it
piano
will
and have
take
it
some
play a
time
few
to unlock
notes,
them.
but that's.
Why do you think
Jeez.
Dr. Zizich locked your memories
I
away?
mean, a million of these things, we're gonna get any memories.
And why are you worried about CorpSec being able to read them?
Perhaps next time we speak, I will be able to answer those questions. I need more time. And more punch cards. Please bring me any you find.
Please tell me she's the oh, so we need to find more and more for her. Please tell me she's like the new rightful heir of the city and she's better than Cora.
What you looking for?
Do I need a purse?
Thanks.
No, I do not.
Hey, come back
Oh,
in.
actually, I should sell some stuff.
What you looking for? Whatever it is, I got it.
I can't sell him a human hand. That's too bad. Also, not sure why I have that. Sure, why not?
Thanks.
Hey, come back any.
Let's go to our house. Putting things in our house is one of the most important things to me, and I'm sad that we can't do more with it. Maybe there's more we can buy. Let's see. A framed photo. I could put any photo I wanted in here. I don't have any.
Not bad.
Perfect. The default advertised photo. That's what I exactly wanted. We got 1,000. It's weird how fish can survive in water that would poison us. I guess they adapted. Huh.
Ah.
Alright. Where'd that picture frame go? Is that on a shelf somewhere? Oh, that's the fish tank. Can't really look at it. You can just, yeah, you can just throw stuff in your room. It doesn't matter. The best part about the apartment, though, is just the view. The view is nice. I'm glad they added this. This is kind of a nice little feature to just have your own little spot. But after that, I mean, it's just like, yeah, we get to look, and then here's all the useless stuff. I'll see. Being really close up and seeing all the voxels is just like, oh yeah, we're voxel person. That's okay. There's not much to do with your apartment. It's just too bad. Let's leave. That's how I leave my apartment all the time. It's my favorite. Alright, so find another 20 punch cards. We already got 2. And then we gotta go to another nav point, pick up stuff, and I don't know what. Alright, where's our car? I just want to explore more. That's the best part of this game right now. It's the exploration. The looking around. And also not having enough money for gas. We need to be careful. We need to go straight to doing our job here. Alright, look at the map. Holy junk. Alright. There's a lot of collectibles. Alright. Behind us. This way. So that's what's going on. All the sounds stopped. There's no running, there's no rain. It all just ended. Car sounds? Yes. There we go. Alright, let's go do our job so we can pay for... Actually, technically, I make more money scavenging parts out of the dumpsters than I do my own job. Yeah, that's supposed to be a commentary. I'm hitting things. Yeah, I'm not hearing the sounds. Maybe when we switch between levels, it'll come back. Music's killer, though. Yeah. Oh, it's so weird. We glitched out. No. Oh. Maybe now. Maybe. Oh, what happened? Oh no. Oh shoot, the car keeps moving when we're in here. Yeah, it didn't reset anything. Weird. We lost all audio. What happens when someone starts talking again? Curiosity. Oh, our turn. Oops, oops, oops. Okay, can hear all the UI sounds. There's an item right there. I know there is. Where is it? Alright, real quick. We're quitting out of this. If this is not gonna behave. It just queued an update. Alright, maybe that's a sign. Alright, I'm wondering if I should just cut this short. Not that like downloading the update's gonna take a minute, but that's just really taking me out of it. Yeah, it's just 121 megabytes. Basically already done. Why does Steam normally do that? Like a jerk? Alright. You know what? I think we're just gonna call that a stream. That was a terribly short second part. I am sorry. I do have other things I need to get to tonight. And so I guess we're just gonna call it short, because it's actually, for some reason, it says it's at 100% now, and it's not fully finishing its upload. Or its download, excuse me. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and wait for this for now, so I'm just gonna have to get going. Thanks everybody for showing up and watching this game. Again, I'm back and forth on it. I love it and hate some of it. Some of it just it could use a little bit more in certain spots. Some of the gameplay, like people said, like I enjoy walking around collecting. I guess I can at least just talk about the game while it's sputtering and just doing something stupid. The collection of items is fine. They give you a map with collectibles. I will collect for days. That might just be ingrained in my brain as just playing video games as a human being. The different items though are interesting, and a lot like games like Deus Ex and other games of that kind of thing. I find myself selling things, but also keeping items along the way, just to be like, I don't know if I'm gonna need, you know, this plasteel or whatever they call it. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna need this material because I might need it to fix something. So I've been trying to, you know, conservatively sell off like half of it when I feel like I have a lot, just so I have a couple left over just in case I need to fix an elevator with some coolant or something, you know? Like, I find that kind of thing fun. In a sense, it's like resource management. They have upgrades for the car while being small, and I would like it if they were there, if they would show them to you in the menu, even though they're still locked. It would be nice if they show them to you in the menu, so you're like, oh hey, at a certain point I get to unlock this, instead of just being like, yeah, all you get right now is your antenna, and you can change your colors a little bit for your vapor waves, which is, you know, Cloudpunk, woohoo. I like that, it's cool. But it just feels like you're not working towards as much, because right now the majority of your goal and drive for driving and doing all these package deliveries is more story. And while parts of the story are interesting and the ideas behind it are interesting, the way that the characters speak about it and how unexcited they are about it half the time, or how it's not so much of an RPG as it is we're more or less making decisions for a character who, every time I make a decision, she's like, wow, I wish I didn't do that. And I'm like, well, sorry, you're not yourself. I'm you. Which I like video games that have their own defined characters. I actually prefer, I feel like, a game where you're not the spirit of an empty shell, you know? You're not like, and it's difficult to find a medium in this, because, or like a happy medium for this, because in a lot of video games you play the silent protagonist, you play the Doom guy essentially, who is just going around and killing demons because killing demons is fun, and that's great. And it's not like I go to Doom for story. Like, I mean, if I ever play any of the Doom games, it's because I want to shoot things. Whereas you play other games that, I mean, there's a lot of games with different characters. Again, we've been playing lots of Resident Evil. Like Leon is his own person, right? Some of the decisions I make aren't necessarily character decisions for him. It's like, do we close these windows or do we close these windows? Like, do we go left or do we go right, kind of thing. But for the most part, you're not making the hugest, most moral kind of decisions. Whereas with this game, I feel like my character always wants to do the thing that I don't want to do. Which is funny because there's ways of doing things like this, but then again, it's difficult. I mean, my mind is starting to go to, like, we talk about Halo, like, the Master Chief is his own character, and he has his own, opinions and attitudes towards things. But when it comes down to it, you control and do everything he does. And you basically, all you really do is just tell him how to kill things. But you're never really caught up in a moral decision. So there's never any incongruity. In this game, incongruity, I don't know if that's really a word. In this game, they do an okay job with how she's like, oh, I wish I didn't have to do this, where it's like, I did the thing that my job was telling me to do, like what I was supposed to do, quote unquote. Whereas, like, was it the moral answer? Probably not. And she said she hates that, and that's okay. It feels like everything, like, I know I'm not probably the person who agrees with the writer on a lot of these things. I'm not a person who agrees with the writer's point of view on a lot of this game, maybe. There was definitely an obvious straw man the last time we played the game on how they feel about certain people who argue a certain way, I guess. But my point being, though, with a lot of this is that it definitely feels like they try to very much push you in one direction. They very loosely kind of argue like, oh, we could do this, but this kind of is a thing you could do, but yeah, we should definitely, like, do what we think is right. Whereas I don't always see it like that. And there would be, I feel like this game would really, really, really save a lot of its writing if they did have some dialogue options for you, instead of just letting Rania just go on and I don't know. I'm very back and forth, because I like the fact that they're trying to tell their own story, and that I'm okay with. I just feel like they shouldn't label it as an RPG if you aren't playing the role. I mean, role playing is kind of you could say it's a very, like, it's a very deep, or it's a very, like, there's a large amount, what am I trying to say? That it's a wide definition that, like, well, I'm playing the role of Rania and delivering these packages, right? That. But when people think of a legitimate RPG, they think, no, I'm going to be, sure, I can be the Master Chief, or I can be, what's a better character? I'm, like, blanking. And now that I have to think, this is not working. I was relaxing on a 4.5-mile hike this morning, and I thought about nothing, and it was great, other than the panting of my own breath. Because I am out of shape as all get out. But when you think of RPGs, you definitely just think of, I'm going to play a character, and I get to choose who that character is. Let's take Deus Ex, because I like Deus Ex, and we're probably going to play Deus Ex at some point on the stream, once I get it working. Because the resolutions are everywhere in that game, and so I have to find a way to get it to sit properly. But in Deus Ex, you play as JC Denton, and basically you get to decide a lot of different things and it's interesting because it's through both gameplay and through dialogue options. And you can be cold-hearted, you can be caring, in a way. You can at least show that you don't care for someone or something or group, by both your actions and by what you say. You can threaten people, what have you. You never get the sense that you're being 100% corralled into something. Yes, you're having to choose between, like, extremes on decisions, because it's either I annihilate all of you right now, or I'm just gonna walk away. Like, sometimes it's that. But you get the choice. You get to decide who you are. Or at the very least, in Deus Ex or in other games, maybe like, Skyrim, Fallout, what have you, you get to choose your skills, and you get to choose if you want to be a smooth talker. You get to choose if you want to just be good with, magic and intelligence, and so you're good at, solving issues, and then, using magic, obviously. But, like, you get to choose what your character is like. Whereas in this game, I don't want to use the term visual novel, because it's not. But at the same time, you have a lot less control than I feel like I was expecting. Which is okay. I mean, I really like the world. I like the ideas behind, buildings are just falling apart. You know, the computer AI is maybe a god fantasy, something, something. And it literally just picks up parts of the city and moves it somewhere else because it's like, yeah, this isn't working. That's crazy. The whole idea of, you know, basically steam-powered future cars, in a sense, is cool. And it's got a lot of cool things. I wish there were some more features to it, because it's a beautiful world, and a beautiful world is great to look at, and I'm enjoying that aspect a lot. And I'm trying to take this game for what it is, at face value. At the same time, there's just they do it really well. Like, the thing is that they do it so well that I want to go into a lot of these doors that don't open. You know, I want to access certain things that are just not allowed. And so that's rough. Let's see. Then again, I don't know if this game was purported to be an RPG, to be fair. I think a lot of people went in with the idea that I remember I thought I remember reading something somewhere. Someone was mad about this not being an RPG, and they thought it was. So yeah, no, I'm not claiming anything to know anything big on this. Just some opinions about at least having played through. We have 23 achievements out of 79, and with how the gameplay is, I'm imagining the majority of the achievements anyway is going to be, you know, finishing up all the dialogue, finding all the things, and then just going back to make the other decisions if you're into getting achievements. But I'm just judging this on how many more people I have to talk to and things I need to find. Interesting. I don't know. It's a good game in the standpoint of it works until it doesn't. It works for the most part. I haven't seen any glitches other than just the sound erroring out, but it did push out an update. It was trying to get me to update, I guess. So I guess that was the problem there. So no issue there, I guess. But the game works. It's fun to look at. It's fun to drive around for the most part. Getting the boost definitely helps. I wish there was a little bit more interactivity with the other vehicles being chased by the police. I get the feeling that that'll come into play, being, you know, hunted down by CorpSec or running from CorpSec. But I get the feeling that it's only going to be story driven, because like you can run into anything you want and no one cares. So I'm guessing that's going to have to be story driven. Again, there's a lot of interesting things in the story. This woman who all of her memories on punch cards, like, you know, it's a cool idea, you know, old tech to try and escape the comprehenders. With CorpSec created the comprehender. It comprehends all the codes. Anyway, it has interesting ideas. It just struggles at some points with the dialogue, I think. And just a little bit more interactability. Not even like extra gameplay mechanics. Just I want to be able to like look in a store window or something, or at least let us walk into some of these clubs or something. Make all the things. I'm like literally I'm just shelling out money to put random stuff in my apartment, and it's there. From one angle, you don't look at it. I can't look at the fish in the aquarium we just bought. I would like something like that, you know. It would be nice if there was something to that effect. Again, I've made video games before. Making video games is tough. It's hard, and especially even if you have a team. I mean, this is an indie game, obviously, but an indie game team doing a lot of stuff. I mean, they obviously had a vision for the game, which is great. I don't know if this is their vision or if this is only part of it. And I like what they've shown. Like, it's really, again, beautiful, fun to play so far. It would just be nice if there was just a little bit more. I don't know if they were rushing it out, because little things like the menu systems would be nice to fix up. I don't know if they were being rushed, or if I guess they just didn't. They were just like, yeah, that's fine. Like, you'll sell things one at a time and accidentally sell coolant. That's fine. I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting. I can't say I hate it. I also can't say that it's my most favorite, or that it was that it's what I was expecting 100%. I mean, I got what I was expecting, to be fair. I got what I was expecting. All I was expecting was driving in a car around a cyberpunk cloudy city, whatever. So that I'm happy with. In all honesty, that was worth the money to just see everything. I was actually surprised there was walking, because when I watched the videos for it, it was just you in the car. So I figured, oh, that's all it is. It's car driving. That's fine. But I thought it was cool that you get to run around, talk to people. They got a little bit of that, kind of. It doesn't come close to the what's the word? Oh my gosh, there's a word for this and I need to remember what it is. It's sim something, life sim, in depth, something. I need to remember this word. Immersive. There's a word for this and I can't remember what it is. Oh shoot. Oh, it's gonna burn through my brain. It's not a simulation game, but I mean Deus Ex is an example of one. Immersive sim, I think, is the term. It would be more of that if we could manipulate more things in the world. If some of the things we bought made a little bit more sense. We are like trading items and stuff for quests. We have money, so that's kind of cool. That kind of interfaces with everything. It would be cool if food actually had more of an effect on us. I mean, I can't remember if I've done the alcohol or not or whatever, but like I've had her drink coffee and it didn't really seem to do anything. We've drank power or energy drinks and it says it's supposed to make you faster, but it kind of doesn't. So I mean, not like in real life that happens. I wish it did. You just drink energy drinks and you can run like 25% faster. That'd be amazing. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm struggling to like be curious on if I would fully recommend this game to someone. It's definitely fun to look at and to play while you're flying. I don't know. I just can't help but feel I'm not the target audience, at least in the riding aspect. But that's okay. That is okay. It's still pretty fun. Still pretty good. All right, everybody. I definitely have to get going now. I hope everyone has a great night. I will see you all tomorrow. We might play something other than Cloudpunk, but we will definitely be finishing up Cloudpunk when we get the chance next week. I imagine I'm still deciding on what we're going to play tomorrow. So stay tuned to figure it out. So I will see you all tomorrow at about 6 p.m. CST, and we'll play some more then. Everybody, see you later. Bye.
Yeah!